Are you on compounded Tirzepatide and are any of these guys your current provider? You're probably at home wondering, with the FDA shortage being marked resolved, who is still servicing their patients? Are they filling orders? If so, for how long? And even surprisingly, who's still writing new scripts for new patients? There's a couple of them, and we're going to get into it. A lot of you are concerned if you're going to get your medication. Well, I have the list of, as of today, who's still servicing, what their plans are, who's not servicing anymore, and even more surprising, a few that are YOLOing it, and the FDA said, what? And still writing scripts for their patients. Let's get into it. Let's go straight into Zappy Health. This is the letter received from one of our viewers from Zappy Health. We wanted to share with you an important update regarding Tirzepatide. As of yesterday, the FDA has its policy and removed Tirzepatide from the shortage list, which means that compound versions will no longer be available. We understand how concerning this is, and many of you have expressed frustration over access of brand name medications at affordable prices. While we hope for lower prices, we will work with you to find alternatives and keep your weight loss journey on track. Zappy Health remains committed to complying with its legal requirements and supporting care through its transition. Existing orders. If you've already placed an order for compound medication before today, we will honor it without interruption. Basically, the second that this news dropped with the FDA, Zappy says we are out. So if you are a current patient of Zappy and you placed it on or before Wednesday of this week, your prescription is in queue. If you didn't, you're going to need to make arrangements with Zappy to move to Semaglutide or a different option. Pomegranate Health. We hope this message finds you well. We wanted to inform you of your recent update to Tirzepatide. We already know that. Currently, we are contracted with 503B pharmacies, and we have a 60-day ramp off, meaning that if you are an existing customer of Pomegranate Health, they will continue to fill orders through December 4th. They are not taking on any new patients for Tirzepatide. But if you choose to move to Semaglutide, the link in the bio, they are still doing that. Next up, we have Fridays. I was able to secure video of Cena making the announcement on a live today, and let me play that for you.
A short period of time that is allowed. And then beyond that, we'll be working to try to figure out what happens after that together. Okay. So it's just a really, it's a tough time for everyone. You know, I think I got asked for a quote for an article, and like the first thing that came to mind, it was an article about patients and their anxiety. And I said, the uncertainty that they're feeling is translated in our uncertainty as well. And I know they look to me to think like, what is your answer? And it's unprecedented times for quite literally every single person involved in this experience, from the provider to the FDA, to the compounding pharmacies, to the pharmaceutical companies, to the telehealths, of course, the patients. This is truly unprecedented for every single party involved here. So I think everyone's just doing the best they can to make sure that our patients are taken care of, not abandoned in this kind of really stressful time. And we'll continue to kind of work through what we can for everyone, but in this immediate moment, we can only really continue to provide a little bit of continuity of care just for a very short period through a compliant route, in hopes that something improves over the next 60 days, hopefully, or 58 days now. The clock is ticking for sure.
Next up, we have Amble. I've yet to see an official statement from Amble, but I know that they are also contracted with 503B pharmacies, and they are filling orders for their existing patients, but not taking on any new patients for Tirzepatide. Here we have MinuteMD, Amble's parent company, and the same thing with MinuteMD. If you're a MinuteMD customer, you have till December 2nd, not taking on any new patients. Now let's get into the more interesting options. The telehealth companies that are still prescribing compounded Tirzepatide to new patients. First up, we have Valhalla. And I got into a text message thread with a representative from there, and I asked him, do you have Tirzepatide? He assured me, yeah, it's from $129 to $671.03. Click on the website. Can I assist you further? I said, when I clicked on your website, um, a message popped up said alert as of October 2nd, 2024, the FDA has removed Tirzepatide from the drug shortage list. This means that all doses of the drug generally available for patients by the commercial manufacturer. Yes, Tirzepatide is no longer on the FDA shortage list, but you can still access it through Valhalla. How can I assist you further? So, business as usual at Valhalla. Next up, we have Ivem. This one did not disappoint, and one of you actually sent this letter in to me, and I so much appreciate it. Let's get into this because I laughed forever, and thank you. Dear redacted information that's personal. Also, you might be a bit confused. The FDA removed Tirzepatide from the shortage list as of today. For any reason we have a shortage, we will notify our members as soon as possible. However, that's not the case. Just today, we have been receiving and shipping Tirzepatide orders constantly. Hope this helps. Have a great day. Oh, y'all don't got lawyers over there telling you what you should and shouldn't put in writing? I mean, just they just must be swinging. Jeez, swinging. Oh, Ivy, you got a pair, man. But but it, they are coming from a reputable 503B pharmacy. So if you are thinking about going with them as a new patient or trying to stockpile, let me just tell you a couple things that I found out. This is the price list for 1 to up to 12 months of medication. And but here's the part that I want you to really think about. They could ship 3 months at a time. 3 months. And then after that, they'll ship you another. They say they'll ship you another batch in 3 months and then so on and so forth. But that's the information. But on a private note, I just wanted to tell you, first of all, if you like this information, if you want to be updated on the shortage, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the algorithm and push out the information to the hundreds and thousands of people that need this shortage information that rely on these drugs. But that gets me to the point of, if you've been affected by the FDA taking this off the shortage list, I wanted to tell you how truly sorry I am. That the fact that here you are on your journey, I don't know what part, and there's finally this absolute miracle drug that works, and there's finally hope in the fact that some greedy ass corporation can come in here and just steal, well, because of greed and pricing out of the market and not letting compounded Tirzepatide ride, at least until they get their damn plant built. It breaks my heart for every single one of you that's having to go through this. I really am sorry, and I'm with you. I'm right there with you. I've lost 102 pounds, and I don't know exactly how I would feel if I woke up tomorrow and I didn't have any Tirzepatide in my refrigerator. But we're going to get through this together. I do have the rest of the video on my experiment with going from Tirzepatide to Wegovy, because we knew that this day was going to happen, right? It was only a matter of time before it eventually went off of the shortage list. So I went through the Wegovy for a month, and I have the rest of the story, that if I had side effects, any weight loss, what it was like if any of the inflammation came back. So that video is dropping within, I think, tomorrow. Or no, not on Sunday. It's dropping Monday. And it's all finished up. So again, I just want to say sorry. Please subscribe. Help push out the channel. It really helps me stay motivated and keep on task. And we're going to figure this out. So thank you so much. Bye.